Chapter 16. Physical Features of the Earth. Topics covered: continents, landforms on the Earth. Scientists believe that Earth formed from a cloud of dust particles about 4.6 billion years ago. The surface of the Earth is known as the Earth's crust. It is a thin layer of rock. Beneath the crust is the layer known as the mantle of the Earth. The mantle surrounds the center of the earth. At the center of the earth is the core. The core is made of very hot and molten rock. The surface of the crust of the earth is always moving. This results in continents drifting apart and oceans rising and falling. Continents. Almost one-third of the earth's surface is covered by continents. They are the biggest pieces of landmass on the earth. They are seven in number. They are Africa, Europe, Asia, North America, South America, Antarctica and Australia. Among all the continents, Australia is a big island. It is the only country which is also a continent. Asia is the largest and Australia is the smallest continent of the world. Asia and Europe together is known as Eurasia. Other than the seven continents, the rest of the land on the Earth's surface is made up of large islands, an islands group that rise above the oceans and seas. Landforms on the Earth. Any natural shape on the Earth's surface is known as landform. Landforms include mountains, hills, valleys, plains and plateaus. Mountains. A mountain is a natural elevation of the Earth's surface. The mountains may have a small and a broad base. The mountains are formed as a result of the internal powers of the earth. Some mountains are much higher and some are less higher. Higher mountain peaks are always covered with ice because as we go higher from the sea level, temperature becomes less. When the frozen ice from the peaks of mountain comes down, it is formed as a glacier. These glaciers are formed valleys in mountains and convert in original rivers after coming down. Less people live in the mountains because its climate and surface is not suitable for farming. Some mountain systems consist of a series of parallel range. Valleys. A valley is a long, narrow region of low land between ranges of mountains, hills or other high areas, often having a river or stream running along the bottom. Valleys are most commonly formed through the erosion of land by rivers or glaciers. They also form where large regions of land are lowered because of geological faults. Plateaus. A plateau is a broad and more or less level stretch of upland that rises sharply above the neighboring lowland. It is also called tableland. The surface of the plateau is not always smooth. It is generally rugged and rocky. The Deccan Plateau in India extends over thousands of kilometers. The plateau land is generally rich in mineral deposits. Life in the plateau region is also very hard. Plains. Flat land is called plain. Most people live on the plains. It is easy to grow crops here as many rivers flow through the plains. The soil here is good for plants. Cities, factories and roads are built on the plain land. Deserts. Large waterless, desolate area of land with little or no vegetation, typically covered with sand, are known as deserts. Deserts get very little rain and are mostly covered with sand. One-third of the entire land surface on earth is deserts. Most landforms are created through natural processes such as erosion due to wind and rain. They also form because of weather conditions such as frost and chemical action. Other natural events such as the eruption of volcanoes and earthquakes also shape the land. Hills. A hill is a landform that extends above the surrounding terrain. Hills often have a distinct summit, although in areas of scrap topography, a hill may refer to a particular section of flat terrain without a massive summit. River. A river is a natural water course, usually fresh water flowing towards an ocean, a lake, a sea or another river. In a few cases, a river simply flows into the ground or dried up completely before reaching another body of water. Small rivers may also be called by several other names, including stream, creek, brook, rivulet, run, tributary, and rill.